Hey out there YouTube, it's me Brock Sheldon aka Brockstradamus. And one way to make better YouTube videos is to have a misleading thumbnail with boobs on it, if you're an asshole. So chances are if you find yourself watching this video, you're probably thinking of starting up a YouTube channel. Well, here's my advice on the most essential things you'll need to give you the best shot at creating an awesome YouTube channel. Okay, first things first, obviously you're gonna need a camera. Theoretically, you could use your cell phone, and if you have good enough content, you would get some substantial followers still. Since this is a video about giving you the best essential tools to start up your channel, we're gonna go with the DSLR. You could go mirrorless, but I'm familiar with DSLRs, and I find that they're very reliable cameras, so that's what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna show you what my DSLR looks like. I use a Nikon D5200. Here we go. And there's my setup. As you can see, it comes in handy to have this LCD screen that can come out and face you. But you're definitely going to want to get yourself a DSLR. I see so many people go out and buy point and shoots when they could have spent quite literally $50 to $75 more and got an entry-level DSLR camera. And you're shooting way better quality. As you can see, I'm in focus, the background's blurry, everything just looks better than what a point and shoot's gonna look like. And honestly, one of my main tips about getting one of these cameras is don't even shoot a video right away. Take this thing out and go take some pictures, because you're gonna find that you're gonna learn a lot about this camera, or whatever camera you get, whether it's a Canon or Nikon or Sony, whatever. You're gonna learn a lot about it, and just going out and taking pictures, it's gonna make your videos better because you're gonna know a lot more about that camera and how to use it. Tip number 2 for making the best quality YouTube videos is something that I see even the biggest YouTubers overlook, and that's audio. You gotta have better audio, whether that's buying an external mic and plugging it into your camera or using some sort of external audio source. Your onboard mic of pretty much any camera is just not going to cut it. You're going to hear a huge difference. And once again, let me pull out my cell phone and I will show you guys. I use a Rode Video Shotgun mic. And here, let me get my cell phone. And so it plugs right into the camera. And boom, I'm good to go. And boom, I'm good to go. And honestly, guys, I'm not kidding when I say this. Bad video is way more forgivable than bad audio. And you'll see it proven when everyone's clicking back off of your video because the audio sucks. But if the audio is good and the video is subpar, people are going to stay around on that video and watch it. This next thing I'm going to talk about is something that I just recently added to my own toolbox, and that's lighting. Before I added lighting to my toolbox, my videos were okay. I mean, they still looked good. I was using a good camera, I had good audio, everything was rolling smooth. But as soon as I added that ring light to the equation, it's that level up game, man. Like, you're gonna notice the difference. It's gonna make you stand out from everybody else. And here's a look at my lighting setup. As you can see, it's homemade. Bunch of light fixtures all wired up. And to a surge protector. And as you can see, the lighting makes all the difference in the world. Okay, folks, thumbnails. Thumbnails are something that even some of the biggest YouTubers overlook. If you take the time to make that perfect thumbnail, you're gonna have people click on your video before anyone else's. Now, I made the clickbait thumbnail for this one to prove a point. Don't do that on all your videos. This is the one video I did that on, but if you do that on all your videos, just put boobs on it and so people click it, you're not going to get good feedback. People are going to be pissed off and they're going to dislike your video. Now, hopefully that doesn't happen with this one, but it's just basically me proving, take the time for the thumbnail, but don't just make clickbait. Have it be, you know, relevant to your content, relevant to the video, but if you take the extra time to make that good thumbnail, it makes all the difference in the world. For some reason, people are just drawn to that video sticking out in the suggestions box, and you know, they're gonna click that video 9 times out of 10. So this is something that I really suggest you putting the extra time into to make your videos better and to make your channel flourish more. Annotations. Those pesky, pesky annotations. I hate them. I hate making them. I hate filling them out. But, you know, from what I've read, they add like 1,000% click rate increase. Interaction with your video. It gets people to click those and subscribe more. When it tells them to like the video, it gets them to like the video more, which leads me to my next point, and that's call to actions. You're going to want to have a lot of what people call to actions, and that's when you tell your audience, tell your viewers to engage with your video in the video. Mention to your audience to click like on the video, mention to them to subscribe, get them to interact with your video as far as leaving comments. Ask them to leave a comment about something. Ask them to share their opinion. Even if you say, hey, even if you disagree with me, leave it in the comments. At least you're getting engagement with your video, which puts you higher in the algorithms of YouTube. Get your audience to interact with you. It's the most important thing, is to get your audience to interact with you. Which leads me to my next point, engaging your audience, replying to those comments. The big corporate businesses that start YouTube channels, they don't succeed as much as people making videos out of their house. And that's because they just pump content out and they don't reply to the viewers who are leaving comments. And when you give them that human feel, you give them a piece of you, you let them know you're listening, you're interacting with their comments, your audience is just going to continue to grow. My last tip for you guys is it's all about the content. Please don't get up in the hogwash of what the rest of YouTube is doing. You don't need to do a reaction video on everything that everyone else is reacting on. You don't need to do the yummy nummies thing that everyone's doing. I mean, unless that's your thing. If that's what you like, then do it. But don't just do it because everyone else is doing it. You're going to become a part of the watered down problem of YouTube, and your fan base isn't going to be true. They're not going to be loyal in the long run. But if you're yourself, you're always going to have people relate to you, and it's usually going to work out for you for the best. So always be yourself, always have your content relate to you, and never do something that you're not interested in. Well, anyways, guys, that's pretty much all I got. Sorry for rambling so much. I hope this video has helped you. Any questions, ask me in the comments, like I always reply. And give this video a like. Check out my other content. I'm a variety channel, so I have lots of stuff going on here. And make sure to subscribe, guys. Peace.